Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. Last time, we finished up with Rab and we've finally gotten to our protagonist again. We're back in Cobblestone. We have a good friend, old enemy, now good friend, on our team, being Hendrik, of course. But yeah, we've got to set out into the world again after clearing out Helidor Castle, getting rid of the boss there. Now we're needing to set out once more, hopefully find our allies who are scattered around. But yeah, let's see what this knight has to say then. Sir Hendrik, poison, a moment please. His Majesty wishes to speak with you urgently. Okay, so apparently I wasn't meant to immediately run off. I can't believe it. I need to go back and talk to, like, the king, as if he's an important character. He's not all that important, I'll be honest. He may be a king, but he doesn't really appear much in the story aside from this. Yes, hello, your majesty. Do a cutscene.
I trust that you slept well?
It does.
Or did the people perhaps not permit you the luxury of rest, eh? Or even better. There is no surer sign of a kingdom at peace than a high-spirited populace. Now, to more serious matters. Hendrik, there is something I wish you to have.
The shield of Heliodor. But sire.
You are like a son to me. And it is a father's duty to prepare his offspring for the dangers that await them. You will have need of it, I am sure.
It's actually a point. Does the king have a son? Don't think we've ever seen or heard mention of a queen,
You wear
have
it
we?
well.
But no, we have heard in the
shield has always
kind
been
of
the mark of our
flashback scene
mightiest knights.
from last time.
There can be none mightier than the Luminary's own guardian. You have no complaints, I trust.
No, my liege.
I understand that you had hoped for the World Tree to guide you on your quest. Alas, it is no more.
Yeah,
But all
tree's fallen
hope
down.
is not lost. Your father once told me that Yggdrasil was not the only sacred place in Adria. He spoke of another, a holy mountain in the south known as Pang Lai. The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined with that of the Luminary, or so he said. It may
That's
be
our next
mere
destination
hearsay,
then.
a conversation half remembered, but if it is true, you may yet find help in your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows. Venture west through the Mangle Grove, and you will find a valley that leads to the Coast of Valor. Pass through the checkpoint beyond it, and you will soon find Mount Pang Lai. It is not a road I have traveled myself. Be prepared, and may your journey be a safe one.
Leads through to... Okay. That means I can do gambling, right? If it goes through the Coast of Valor. So that means I'll be going by Puerto Valor, won't it? And that's where the casino is. We can't just immediately do gambling, can we? I mean, we can, but should we? Probably not. But we could. It's very tempting, I will admit. Something I want you to remember. Maybe the Luminary and your destiny may be to save the world, but that'll never change the fact that you're my boy. When all this is over, come back to Cobblestone. I'll be waiting for you. Don't worry, there'll be a nice stew waiting for you as well. Yeah, we will actually be coming back to Cobblestone. Probably not immediately, but we will be coming back. Reset your internet. Alright, Secker. No worries at all. No worries at all. I appreciate you dropping in regardless. Yeah. If we're going to Puerto Valor, I should stop in for a little bit of gambling. Not for Not for any real reason. I'm mostly curious what new items they have. Because we're now in kind of the second part of the game. Can't get a horse yet. Fair enough. So we will have changed what stock they had for the trading tokens. They should have also unlocked the higher stakes machines, and I mean, not just machines, there's also the blackjack, but we don't care about blackjack. That's not exciting. It's just a bunch of cards. Yeah, head on, and then this way. It's a lot more smouldery than when we came through last. Trying to remember if anything actually changed since last time. I wouldn't have thought so. I don't think there's any new paths or any that have been blocked off which were previously accessible. Yeah, well, keep an eye out for any new enemies. There's bound to be a couple. There's got to be a couple. We fought those imps. I mean, these are a vicious one, so they are different. We have fought the Shamhat witches before, however. So not really something too
Victory
new.
is ours.
Yeah, for now, we've got, I believe it's a great sword being used by Hendrik. Let me quickly check. Yeah, Demon's Bane +3. It's good armor, you know? Not armor, good weapon. I was looking at the helmet thinking armor. Yeah, no, we need to get him armor. I'm thinking, potentially, I might give him, like, great shield and whatnot. Simply for the idea of him being the tank of the group. Because I'm a good damage dealer, our protagonist is doing well for that. Serena is going to be good kind of healing and, I guess, support in terms of getting rid of any status ailments. We're definitely taking Salvando just because I like him. He'll be dealing some statuses and dealing heavy damage to things with statuses. That does leave one spot open, and a tank would be quite nice. Yeah, Flame Slash you. It's a plant, fire has to work, right? Works less if we're put to sleep. But yeah, just basic attack. Not enough, but Hendrik wakes up, and there we
Our
go.
triumph was never in doubt.
I mean, it might have been slightly in doubt at some points, but yeah, that's fine. That wasn't that tough a fight. When both got put to sleep, though, I mean, I don't know if there's any enemies which deal additional damage to, like, sleeping status effect or poison or anything like that. I know we get the skills. I don't know if enemies do. You'd be a little careful walking around. I feel we should fight one of these guys. I'm almost certain we fought these guys before, but let's just play it safe. I'm a little worried about just how big they are, so I am going to be using my kind of main attacks for dealing damage. I think Falcon Slash to start was a good move. And yeah, gets a little XP as well. We don't want to end up under-leveled, especially with Hendrik starting at level 36. God, yeah, no, I need to get my protagonist a few additional levels by the looks of things. And I think... No, there's one sparkly thing over there. I was about to say, I think we're done with everything down this kind of area. But no, there's one last little thing. What is it? Royal Soil. I mean, I enjoy alliteration, so I'm happy enough to take it. But yeah, climb on up. And I guess we can check in on the lumberjack as we pass by. See if he's doing alright for himself, because, I mean, I might not have needed to jump down there. I don't know if his bridge was still functional. Judging by the minimap down the corner though, no it wasn't. And yes, that bridge is not as functional as we would like it to be. But Mr. Lumberjack, are you okay? I hope he is. He's one of the characters we first came across. We can't jump over that. Fair enough. I mean, he's not in his house. I'm hoping he's back here, because I don't think we saw any mention of him back in the village. Yeah. Curious energy that once emanated from plant can no longer be felt. We no longer get any guidance from Yggdrasil. Kind of to be expected, seeing as it's fallen out of the sky and is on... What, is it on fire? Or had it been on fire? I know it lost its leaves. And we've still got the weather cow. And I'm trying to remember where we need to go. It's not up this way, is it? So I know this bridge used to be, yeah, down. It still is down. But instead, we've got, yeah, a log. Fair enough. Won't say no to a log. It's very convenient. Yeah, got the through path to Cost of Allure. Trying to think, in the back of my mind I've got an idea of where we are, but I can't quite place where we are on the map. Let's just do a couple of fights. We still need XP. Well, there's enough of them. I think they're not going to be too tough, especially if I crit. Ah, yeah, no, they can call for backup, however. And they can deal poison. Damn, yeah, no. It's basic poison. It's not venom. So we're not particularly bad off. I still would rather not have it, but that's fine. And I will check now Hendrix got himself pepped up. Do we have pet powers of Hendrik? I would imagine so. But what exactly are they? I mean, it would only be a two-man one. Defenses... Okay, get lowered. Give an incredible attack boost. Okay. So if he had a shield and was able to block stuff, and if I had myself in the sword stance to parry, yes, that would be sensible. Because we could still defend ourselves. Not through resisting damage, just entirely blocking it. Poison moth knife, not anything too fancy. But on the subject of not fancy, where the hell are we? And why is there a big wall? I mean, I'm going to do a heal all. That looks like Port of Valor over there from the tower in the distance. So what? What's up this way? That's Panglai Mountain Gate. Okay, so that's how we get to the mountain. In that case, can I get a horse? No. I don't know why that's not working. It would be really nice to have a horse. Yeah, let's quickly go this way and see if we can figure out what's actually in this direction, because now that I'm seeing the map, I think I know where we are. Pretty sure, if I'm thinking of the right place. Got a campsite up there with... I don't know if it would have been cleared by now, but there was a passageway through to Phenomenon and such. Ah. Puerto Valor has been cut off. Next, all came crashing down. There was a big landslide around these parts. Path to Puerto Valor got blocked off. And that ain't all that's changed. I can go through the valley over on the west side of Campus Sauvage now. Like this ain't the world I remember no more. Anyway, long story short, if going to Puerto Valor, I have to head along the coast east there and up west over the hills. Got it? Okay. Okay, we have to go down this way then, and... I mean, they are just children. But those things in the ocean aren't. So fight the new enemies. Oh, now these are octopods, they're not calamari kids, so they're not definitely children. That's fine. They're allowed to murder them now. How is their defense? Seemingly quite good. I'm tempted to just use the pet power to sync me and Hendrik up. I'm thinking just straight up damage and get rid of one of them. Yeah, I think that's the right move. Oh, Falcon Slash didn't quite do it. We're going to have to get a proper set of equipment for Hendrik at some point, but we're not entirely decided on what I want for him. I'll need to see. I think though, Hendrik, you should be able to figure this out, right? No, you didn't act soon enough, and apparently that's everyone else back now. Damn it. I didn't expect that. That's a little annoying, I must say. Oh well. Possibly additional XP from them being brought back. Don't know. I don't know if they count as new enemies when they return. Judging by the amount of XP, I'm going to assume no. Yeah, handy heal all. These guys are a vicious variant. That's a chest, which... Have I not opened this when I first came through? I guess I didn't. Cool, we get a coral hairpin. Likely not something for me or Hendrik to use, but I mean it's decent to have found. If I had to guess, that would boost magic mending or something. And oh, that did a lot of damage. I am not happy with that amount of damage. Do they count as a dragon? No, they don't. Well, I'm not happy with this. Thankfully, Hendrik's got a mid-heal. I've also got a heal of my own. Yeah, get rid of Merking first. We can heal. Hendrik, I'd rather you went for damage. I've got the better heal on me, so I can manage our health. Okay, thankfully, Merking is gone. These are hitting a lot harder than I'd like, and Hendrik's far too slow. We need to boost his agility if we're going to use him. I'd like to tell him to just not use healing, but that's not a tactic, is it? There's... Don't use MP, I believe is one. But then he just wouldn't do anything. Not that he actually has any skills yet, however. So for this exact moment in time, that would be doable. Yeah, handy heal all. How does Hendrik have so much health? He needs to be a tank. I'm making him into one. Have I checked Hendrik's skill tree at all? I actually can't remember. I don't think I have. Attributes... It's not attributes, it's Misc. Character builder. There we go. Yeah, no, he's got 73 points to spend. I should do that. He's got a bit of everything currently. He's willing to respec him slightly. I'm thinking, I like the idea of shields. He's not going to be able to dual wield shields, is he? Let me quickly go to equipment. Yeah, no, he can't dual wield shields. So we'll need to get him an actual kind of sword to use. Do we have a spare platinum sword? We do. The platinum sword's falling behind at this point. I do want to give him Shield of Heliodor, because great shields with a 10% block chance. I mean, if he's going to be a tank, we want that. So yeah, I know roughly what I'm wanting to send him down, not necessarily damage, We want him to have defense and survivability. That being the case, what can we unlock for him? And what the hell does heroism do? It's resilience and strength. And, ooh, a shield-based attack. That's a fun one. Extra defense, extra block chance, both really nice. Thinking. I mean, swords... I'm assuming you don't get one-handed axes, so it's going to have to be a sword, right? We haven't got an axe to check on, do we? Equipment, Hendrik. I'll give you that. Ooh. Axes are one-handed. I could be tempted. Because if I'm remembering correctly, axes work as kind of stat debuffs, but for defense rather than like sending them to sleep. So yeah, axes would get me Hatchet Man, good chance of critting, chance to paralyze. That would go well with Sylvando when we get him back. Yeah, I'm liking the idea of shielding an axe. We're gonna have to make him a good axe. Do I have a recipe for an axe? Because if I do, I'd be willing to put him over to that now. It's just he's got a +3 greatsword. It's tough to justify changing it. Although, could be decent. Increasing his maximum MP slightly. I mean, I can afford to buy a beast bone. They're not expensive. Let's have a go. If I make this into +3 axe, I'll assume it was meant to be. +2, I'll strongly consider it. Okay, that looks like it should be about doable. Let's just multi-bash. Multi-bash is looking good. Okay, flourish. I'd love to sizzly puff. I don't think it's worthwhile. So instead, just give those a whack. Get these two a whack. It magically heals. Okay. If that's the case, a little worried that I'll actually not be able to get this. Because we're within good range on a lot of these. If we mess anything up, we do have the... yeah, the lightning bash. Did I use it? I can only use one. I think a regular bash. And we got a crit anyway. Is this going to turn out brilliantly? It's going to be a +3. I mean, I said it was going to be a sign. If it was a +3, I was going to just take it. Guess that's what we're doing. I'll happily take a +3 King's Axe. Or sorry, King Axe. It's not a King's Axe. It should kind of make more sense. But, ah well. Guess shields don't come under weapons, do they? No. I hadn't thought they would, but it's worth checking. It's under armor then. Yeah, great shields. I can make a platinum great shield. Stats 25, defense, only an 8% block chance. Okay, that's 25 and 8%. Remember those. Rework an item. Hendrik does not have it on him. That would mean Shield of Heliodor is here, and I'm just immediately assuming this is better. Okay, there's also 8% block chance. I guess, yeah, he has +2 from one of his skills, doesn't he? That would make sense. But yeah, 32. This is better for now. However, it's also a tougher recipe. I'm going to try and reforge it. Ah, hello! Good to see you. It's lovely seeing you again. I'm busy just making some equipment for Hendrik. If I stopped now, it probably wouldn't improve. Fair enough. So we do need to actually do stuff. Just do a couple multi-bashes and hope for the best. So one of them got to where it needs to be. I think quadra-bash is next. I do not enjoy where these bars are sitting. I think double-edged. I can do double-edged up top. Then double whammy down here. I can afford another double-edged, can't I? Okay, that's looking alright. This could turn out better than I was thinking. Stopping here, yeah, it's not good enough yet. Fair enough. Double whammy? Is that the way to go? I think so. That was not the way to go, damn it. I'm gonna do a lightning bash. I probably could have done a regular one, but I wanted to kind of try and play it safe. I think we get +1. It's not all that good. It's better than it could have been though. It could have failed spectacularly. There we go. It's not great, but it will do. We now have equipment for Hendrik. I've got a feel for roughly what I want him to be doing. So we switch him over to this. I think this is the correct move. I do quite like the gold motifs on both of them. It's very nice. Yeah, we now need to give him some skills, don't we? Character builder, Hendrik. I mean, definitely we want defense +30, block chance up +10's not great, and wholly impregnable. In fact, what does that does fall under shield as a skill, whatever this is. I'm curious what it is, so I'm going to quickly do this. We're going to do rectification anyway. We're going to get the points back, but I want to figure out what's in there because it's technically a shield skill. What was this? Back at ya. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Is that a stance that essentially guarantees you get a parry? Oh, that sounds fun. We're going to take that. 100% we're taking that. And then, I guess, block and steal. Because that gets us whatever this is. Desperate measures. All but impenetrable defensive stance can deflect enemy desperate attacks. It's okay. For 20 points, it's very expensive. I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it. We'll need to see. For now, though, we're going to go gambling, because that's fun. Like, yeah, my friends are all missing and out there in the world somewhere. But gambling, you know? I can go to a casino. Just play the slot machines for a little while. We need to have some wind down time. For the most part, though, I want to visit Puerto Valor just so I can at least add it to my fast travels, because I don't think I've shown it off yet, but the fast travel locations, they've all been reset. So you need to go find all the places again. Yeah, considering the state some of the places we're in, like Heliodor, Puerto Valor is doing pretty well for itself. I would have expected there to be more kind of issues around here. I mean, before we go gambling though, mini medals. We've got far too many of them. How many have we got up to this point? Oh, we've got up to 32. Yeah, these rewards aren't going to do much yet. But, I mean, it'll definitely add up. And, oh, okay. So we don't get to complete any more on the first page just yet. I forgot. We need to go to the Mini Medal Academy, don't we? Mini Medal Academy gives me... I don't know how many pages, but a lot more. Yeah, I can't not come gambling. Firstly, before we do gambling, make sure they do have new things. Yes. They've got metal slice sword. I mean, it's expensive, and it is good. And increased damage against metal monsters. The biggest issue is we want 2 of those. They'd also quite like helmets. This is expensive. There's also this, which I don't entirely know what it does. Yeah, at the very least, we will buy some recipes. Dread daggers, Haplane masks. Is that it? Okay. Okay, so we can make masks and daggers. The daggers will be nice for Sylvando once we get him back. But, more importantly, which slot machine do we want? I get a good feeling from this first one. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Likely because there's no real reason why. Let's go for it. We've got a few spins before we need to worry. I should maybe not be betting my whole savings on this. What? Am I going to win anything? Play once more at 900, then moving to a new machine. This is not the machine we want. We're going to go to a different one. Okay, this machine. What about you? Come on. Gambling's going to pay off. I know it will, but I'll just start off small because I'm now a bit worried about my balance. That went down a lot quicker than I wanted. Come on. We're not gambling for long. I just want to win a little bit. And then I'll do all of this off stream later. I have a feeling this isn't paying out, is it? Which machine's the good machine here? It's neither of the two I've tried. What about this one? Is this machine any good? There is absolutely no pattern in the way I'm checking these. I'm really just hoping. Okay. That didn't pay out. One of you are going to pay out eventually. It's how gambling works. The more money I put in, the more likely I am to win. You know? It's almost promising. Okay, this isn't our machine either, and we're starting to run out of money. Let's go for the very middle one next, come on. This one wouldn't let me down, would it? Yeah, my luck is really not very good, is it? Although, this machine I'm having a bit of luck with. I'll immediately bump that up so we get more winnings. Come on, don't tell me you just tricked me with that first payout aim. God, my luck is atrocious. It should end early, but you can also win like that, you know? Oh, I know I should quit, but come on, it's gambling. I'll win eventually. I do think this is the machine I need to use though. This one seems to have a good win rate. Or at least giving me any kind of payout. It's not necessarily a win so much. Okay. If I don't get one payment after this one, I'm gonna go. Because we're gonna go all in and do one big final gamble. Well, that is rather unfortunate, isn't it? Well, I'll come back to that later. I was just wanting to stop in for the most part. Oh god. It could have gone a lot worse. I could have kept gambling. But, yeah, no, we've lost all my savings from before. We're gonna get to the other casino later on. And that's going to be when we put everything on the line. For now though, yeah, head out to Porto Valor. But before we do that, we do need a health top up, an MP top up. Just quickly sleep off any kind of fighting and injuries we've done. There we are. Out we go. And yeah, we're not doing any more gambling this stream. That's all the gambling I'm doing, I promise. I don't think we're making it to Octagania today. Even when we do make it to Octagania, I'm not going to spoil anything, but we're not going to be gambling too much immediately. Yeah, make my way down the coast. We are going up the mountain. What was the name of the mountain? I couldn't tell you. The mountain's not particularly relevant to a lot of the game. If I'm remembering right, it does have a lot of relevance for one specific thing, which I will want to do. But for the time being, yeah, no, the mountain has very little going on. Oh, you can see it in the distance. Look at that big peak. Just looming in the distance. Pang Lai. Yes, that'd be why I didn't remember the name. It's not the most English sounding name. Pang Lai, if I... No, I'm thinking of a different mountain. Where the hell's Pang Lai? I do not remember this place, which is concerning. You think you remember a place like this? You're putting the points in for Femboy Friday. Fair enough, fair enough. You want to see me in the maid dress. I mean, a lot of people do. I think this Sunday, so 2 days from now, I'll likely do a stream in the maid outfit. Since I'll be away next week, I won't be doing any streams. So I want to do something, just to kind of make up for that. Also, that is an area in here. What's in here? So lots of tall grass. If Pokemon's taught me anything, it's that there's monsters in tall grass. There's also a mini medal. I will take a mini medal. Yeah, head on out and up. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for anything new, but there's not many new monsters. I still think I want to be getting into some fights, however. I don't want to just be ignoring every single fight. Yeah, that guy's buffed himself. We want him to be gone. Just finish off. Okay. I'm a little surprised that I didn't hit him at all there. But I guess if my gambling means anything, it would somewhat add up. We'll get rid of you. These Grublins are actually quite good for farming XP on, since they do tend to call for reinforcements. You just have a lot of enemies. It does mean the fight lasts for quite a long time, however. So let's hopefully let Hendrik finish it. No, I guess I'm finishing it. But that's fine. That's fine. And a colourful cocoon. I think that's quite a useful item for crafting. I can't actually remember what it's used in. I seem to remember it being something that I want to have. Yeah, go along. It's quite a dangerous little path to get. Oh, it's actually completely worth it. It's a diamond. I'm definitely happy with that. Yeah, make my way inside of a mountain. I remember very little about this mountain. I don't even remember having been here before. I've got a very hazy memory that I did. That's about it. We do get to beat up some dragons. We get to finally use Dragon Slash. I've not been able to use it in quite a while. It's a good job damaging them. Yeah, because I think while I'm slightly under-leveled, I do have a good amount of... Apparently get an achievement for that. I do have a lot of good equipment to make up for my lack of levels. And I should fight a rock bomb, shouldn't I? Yeah, because I don't think we've fought these specific ones before. We fought all the various more colourful varieties. I don't think we fought any normal ones. Yeah, they do worry me because they can deal a lot of damage if we let them. It's a little worrying how much damage it's wanting to take. Because yeah, we don't deal a lot of damage. Not immediately anyway. Yeah, down to just the one. Since we are pepped, we'll do Falcon Slash and hope for a crit. We got the critical. There we are. It took a lot to kill them, annoyingly, but oh well, that's fine. Just keep flying up. And check the ledges as we go. Never know when there's going to be a mini medal. Okay, what do we have down here? We have some kind of lump wizard. Got fresh water. What else? And there's a fair few items over here, as well as some mithril ore. Ooh. Mithril would be the next tier up from platinum, I would imagine. I'm happy to take that. Okay, before we head out, I am going to fight the whatever kind of lump wizard this guy is. Mostly because I don't recognize him entirely. I think I've fought them before, but I'm not certain. Yeah, I think for the most part they should be safe. Never mind, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, thank you very much, Hendrik. Oh, they hit a lot harder than I thought they would. They can also send me to sleep and send Hendrik to sleep. That's not good. For both asleep. Okay, we've woken up. More heal. I need health. Don't die. Not to some weird lumpy guy in a cave. Falcon Slash. Then I think Hendrik can heal himself if he needs to. Decided he doesn't need to, and instead just wants to whack it. Fair enough, Hendrik. Fair enough, Hendrik. Yeah, that should be every potentially new enemy now dealt with. So to make sure that kind of bestiary in the background is being kept track of. Yeah, out of the cave. Or through a different part of the cave, potentially. No, we're out. And, I remember what we're doing now. Okay, it took a while, but I've remembered. This is us on our way to Rab, I believe.
Excellent.
Yeah, you really don't come back here often. I believe they do give you kind of gauntlets to fight through after you're done with this area. I can't remember how worthwhile they were, but I'm fairly certain we will be coming back here again at some point. I don't think we ever come back to the very top of the mountain, but we'll be back to the general area, which I will immediately jump down onto, grab an enchanted stone apparently, and yeah, 2 entrances and a clearing. I do not trust this. It's a very suspicious looking chest. Staff of anti-magic. Still don't trust it, but it apparently didn't have any enemies to ambush me, so I'm not going to complain. I believe we want to go into here.
Temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angri-La are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
There's a blockade?
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Enough, all of you. Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps, but his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the Luminary?
I mean, I've been called many things. The Luminary is one of them.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Angri-La, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the High Hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
Yeah, if we remember from Rab's memory,
Strange child.
the woman was able
but
to
remarkably perceptive
change
once so
who
young.
she appeared as.
There is more to him than meets the eye.
So-
that much is certain.
Who knows if that's
Well,
the
we have come
woman
this far.
or
We
actually
might as
a
well
boy.
make our way to this
Who
high
knows?
hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
Any one of these people around here could be the person from Rab's memory. Or, not really memory, his... whatever it was that we went through. His, like, additional chapter, I guess? Yeah, I'll quickly just dip my head in here. I would like rectification. I would like it for Hendrik. Because, yeah, we're not using great swords. Ah, and that does get rid of... I mean, I expect it to. It does get rid of the... hidden skill. And yeah, we're not using swords either, so free up this. It's not expensive. We can more than afford to do it. Yeah, back to character builder. We do want block chance. That is a definite yes. That one was nice. Do we want it? It's an expensive one to get because we need to take cutting edge and the attack power one, which are two we are not going to be benefiting from. So instead, I think, have a look down here, get him additional attack power. Hatchet Man I do quite like. Parallax we do want paralysis, we're going to have Sylvando. Attack power plus 20, I can hardly say no. And then we can figure out what this is. Axes of Evil. Goes for an entire group of enemies. Group damage could be nice. I might actually save up for that. Because Eric had the boomerangs, which we were using. Which we were not really able to benefit too much from before we replaced him. But it was nice having it around. Yeah, quickly read some books. Any of these recipes. I'm hoping one of these is a recipe book. I don't think either of them are. We've also got a cupboard though, so no, nothing in there either. A shame, but I guess we shouldn't expect every single place. Also, look out the place. Let's see. Okay, apparently these people up here saved that woman when she was getting attacked by monsters. I'd imagine then they've been saving a fair few people. Yeah, into the main hall.
I welcome you once again to Angri-La, Honored Luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the Age of Heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the World Tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the Field of Discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
Yeah.
It is a shame that the
We need to
Grand
get
Master
some
cannot be
training
here.
after all.
I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
Thankfully, we're not going to be in this temple for 6 years. That would be slightly excessive. But still, we do get some training. Whether that's training which we'll immediately benefit from, we'll need to see.
Beyond those doors lies the Field of Discipline,
but still.
where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple, and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant.
The man, I believe, who sealed
Erdwin
the
and
witch
Morkant would
previously.
train together every day, each striving to outstrip
By
the other.
Sniffleheim.
Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
Yeah. It's a very big circle, this field. Almost arena-shaped, you might think.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Yeah, he had a bit of a
Pang
reputation.
was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times.
Oh,
The tale
Rob.
of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment
We love him,
lives
don't
on
we?
to this day.
We love Rob.
Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
That night, the High Lama holds a banquet in Poison's honour. The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training and eat, drink and dance till the early hours. Then morning comes.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
And Hendrik might be speaking a little too soon. But also, quickly check the books. You have to check books. Some of them have recipes. Very few of them, but some of them do. Not any other bookcases, are there? No, that's beds over there. Do you want to check this, however? Magic water. It's fine. I'll take some magic water. It's hardly amazing, but it will do. Yeah, I guess.
And the
From the
hermit,
outside.
what news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
Here we
I've
go.
trained all
Another
my life for a
mission.
moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not
This is
agree?
actually a question. Nah,
Come now,
I'm
do
good.
not be so churlish. The High Lama needs our help. It would
Yeah,
not
no,
do to
we
let him
don't
down.
actually get a choice here.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Well, it's probably the first main mission of the stream. We're an hour in. But yeah, quickly, before we leave, go smashing a few pots, have a talk to you. Let's have a quick check. What does this man actually want? Use a certain power, defeat a monster. Got it. Boreal serpents. Okay, we can find those. Use Blaze of Glory. Got it. That is the pep skill which I share with Hendrik. The Boreal Serpent, I believe, would be one of the kind of blue looking fellas we saw flying around in the sky. If I head out, I think we bumped into one lower down on the path. I'll see if we can quickly do the quest. Because we do need to get a bit more XP in. We're slightly under leveled, at least compared to Hendrik. The fact that he's still getting XP worries me a little. Yeah. Quickly just murder these guys. Get myself a mount so I can go around a little bit quicker. Use the multi-heal. Fair enough. I think Hendrik though, never mind. Hendrik would have finished it if I hadn't got a crit.
Triumph was never in
But we're
doubt.
fine. Quickly get a mount. Yeah, this is our Boreal Serpent, I believe. Yes, just making sure I definitely had the right guy in mind. Thankfully, he's a dragon. So, yeah, he's not that bad.
Victory is ours.
Parallax is meant to paralyze, but that did 300 damage? Jeez, peeps. What am I aiming for? I am currently aiming for this. Which means I'd like to get Cutting Edge. There we are. And, I mean, this one's honestly going to be quite fun whenever I get it. I do want it regardless. So I'll need to see what we actually get from up there. Also, that only costed 3 points. Once we get this skill here, we can refund this entire side of the tree and get back those 3 points before investing in those 2 again. Which I might do. Because I think I'd like to get the parry chance over the skill immediately, and definitely over the 2 great swordsmiths. Oh, I'm pepped. That's good. Just do a basic attack. We're hoping Hendrik can get pepped as well. Come on, Hendrik. I mostly believe in you. Yeah, no, we didn't quite get it. But if I go up to the serpent and grab this chest while I'm here. Dragon Designs book. Dragon's Banes, Wormfangs, Dragon Shields, Dragon Mail. The armor is a very tempting part.
Victory will be ours.
I'm hoping Hendrik gets a buff.
You shall not
Come on,
prevail.
Hendrik, I need you to get pepped up. I think I'm gonna end up killing it here, aren't I? Yeah. Come on, Hendrik. I'll find another one, but then we need him to get pepped up. If he doesn't, I mean, as much as I don't like using the bonus items, I will use some water to pep him up.
Dash it.
Oh, he gets 2 attacks in a row. Okay, definitely heal myself. There we are.
Parallax.
Before anything else, Blaze of Glory, and then we need to somehow survive. Surviving's the difficult bit, and it's only a +2. Is honestly not as good as I'd hoped, but yeah, no, we survived for 1 hit. We even got a block, so there we go. We can now hand in that quest later on whenever we go back. And, oh, Snowman in there. Hadn't noticed that guy on the way up. It's a nice little touch having him tucked away. I can't remember if he's had many more appearances. I'd imagine he would have existed in the Sniffelheim area when everyone was frozen. I'd imagine he was around there. Yeah, I've got a... Is it a tantamount or is it a different kind? It is a tantamount. Just quickly beat up the horse. Okay, Falcon Slash wasn't quite enough, but... God, that is one powerful attack, Hendrik. Why is Parallax so powerful? Also, Black Dragon. The same one we had underneath Heliodor. As you might remember. Yeah, Parallax just does tons of damage. Just more heal myself. There we go. Yeah. Very powerful attack with paralysis. I'm just worried about how much MP that's costing. 'Cause I've not been keeping an eye on it. Let's quickly check, because I am a little concerned. Parallax only costs 10. It's not the most expensive for how well it's doing. Not the happiest with him using it every single fight.
Accept your fate.
It's fine. It could be worse. Come on, Hendrik. These guys won't have a lot of health. There
Our
we go.
triumph was never in doubt.
Climbing on top, we now get to do more flying, which, I'll be honest, it's about the same as if you had an egg, but you can stay in the air. Because the exoskeletons being able to jump would have also made it up that kind of cliff, I guess you'd call it. it'd be multiple different cliffs, but yeah. Yeah. Flying, however, does let you go over all this water, which is a very nice thing to be able to do. Being able to go over water is reserved for, I believe, these Dragon Rider mounts, as well as the Hornet Knight mounts. I don't think there's any other ones that can. Yeah, just make my way past the Tantamount. They're not hugely worrying. I am saying that with a grain of salt. Because I believe we're now at the summit, there's going to be a boss fight. I can't remember. But we also get a familiar face. Before we do anything there though, just rest up. There we go. Feel a little bad just immediately leaving it an extra day despite being next to him, but yeah, you might recognise his hat, his beard, but he's lost a lot of weight.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Ah, cut the man some slack. He's dead. He's not dead, though.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Oh, Hendrik. I forgot about that.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
Oh, I love it. That's great. Turn the light on behind me while the cutscene's happening.
This is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
Who knows what he's chosen?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this
There we
even
are.
possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return.
I mean, we can't just leave Rab, though. You know?
Well, will you take that chance?
We have to take
Will you
the
visit the
chance.
void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
Of course. I can't even
Very
pretend
well.
to say no.
I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
Well, we'll open the chest. And that'll be us. Let's go for it.
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
Hendrik's just
What is
confused.
this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Oh, poor Hendrik.
My oh, my oh.
But here we are on a familiar looking staircase. You may recognise this as where Rab started off after he left his kind of palace dream, where he's the king again.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
I've got no idea, no.
Oh, you poor young fool. You have no idea of the suffering to come. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand.
I mean, I'm
As
not
you
an
see,
idiot, but
this
sure.
world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the World Tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate.
I'm
be
pretty
lost
sure I
to the
saw like a
void.
glowing portal to go back out.
As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool.
I mean, I'm happy to be a fool.
And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
It kind of runs in the family. Not knowing when to give up. As we're already well aware that Rab is in this place.
Yes.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him?
It's a fancy circle.
The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age.
Oh, Rob.
But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes. Get out, knight! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
Oh!
There he goes. It's very anime, this, isn't it? This makes me think of Dragon Ball.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Well done, Rob. Well done.
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
We're all proud of him.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang, was that praise? Hoo-hoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble.
Oh, Rob.
As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't
Hopefully
thank you
home.
enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun.
We get the training arc now.
Honored luminary, if you would like to follow me.
Well, what's the worst that could happen, right? I'm full health. I've got 2 swords, so I'm fine. You know, the naughty stick actually appears in a little-known legend. A divine being created it to spank mankind for being naughty, and that's how people ended up with 2 buttocks instead of 1. Fair enough. Didn't expect that, yeah.
Your
accept that
grandfather
from
has mastered the
Grandmaster
last
Pang.
secret of Angry-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions. It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
I mean, she's good at hyping up the
Well,
attack.
that can't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before.
Yeah, but I mean, I can
Well,
do it, right?
Do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
I reckon I can give it a shot.
I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
It's a difficult place to start. Apparently I'm quite good at it.
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
I get to fight Rab.
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
I'm up for fighting Rab.
Better, Lord Robert. You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see 2 princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
I'm ready to fight Rab. I think I can manage, right? See the technique, Luminary of Legend, eh? If you can master that, there'll be no stopping you. But listen, laddie, I'm not going to make it easy for you. After all, I've got my own secret power to master. Get yourself ready for a right Royal Rumble. Well, Rab seems up for it. Yeah, let's give it a go.
Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Oh. 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 Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
That's the
I
spirit.
love him.
Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it,
I'll do my
the stronger
best.
it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
I mean, I feel I'm at an unfair
Come on then,
advantage,
laddie.
but I'm just needing to practice for one simple
Show
thing,
me your
right?
strength.
Quadra slash is what she says, and ow, that hurt. Alright, Quadra slash.
Can you tell which is which?
I'm gonna also want to heal Lamantai. Yeah, because he opened with like his big finishing move. But yeah. First 16 damage, now 32. I'm guessing the next one will be for the 64 damage. If I had to guess. Do have to, at the same time though, keep myself alive. Especially if I've been sapped. Having reduced defenses, it's not fun. Yeah, 64 damage? 75. Oh, it's better than I thought. Well, keep on quadra slashing. We're up to 150 now. I'm really hoping I didn't just die. I just die. Brilliant! Well, that's annoying. But alright. Which is the most recent? I'd imagine... latest save? No. Summit Shrine would be it. Do I have to go through all those cutscenes again? Really? Okay. That's annoying. There we go. I can skip through the cutscenes. But still, I kind of thought it would give me an autosave before the fight against Rab. Let's just go in then. Yep, we've seen this. Now talk to her. Skip it again.
Your grandfather.
Again. And now we fight.
Before we continue...
Come on then, laddie.
Okay, this time...
show me your strength.
I think... I mean, he immediately gets 2 actions to do that. But I want to do sword stance. Sword stance will hopefully be enough to let me block a lot of his physical attacks. Yeah, quadra slash. Come on. Just keep on firing it off. Quadra slash. What if we go for a shadow? Do they just die? No, they take more than 32 damage. Kind of to be expected, but fair enough. Let's try it again. Okay, we've got around like 100 health. Ah, hello! It's good to see a new person. What might contain poison? It's a good question. I'm not entirely sure, it's just a username. Not a particularly great username, I must say. It's just one that's never taken, so I've just stuck with it. I did get it from kind of a, not really a joke, kind of a conversation I had with a friend of, I mean, you go to a shop and you buy a bag of peanuts or something and it says, oh yeah, peanuts may contain nuts. So you need to have a allergy disclaimer, you know?
I almost feel bad about this.
If you're selling poison to people, like rat poison or something, do you have to have a disclaimer saying that it might contain poison? Issue with Twitch, all good simple usernames are taken, yeah. It's hard to just get a username that's like, amazing. I quite like may contain poison though. I think it's a fun one. Like, as far as usernames go, it's fairly unique. And I mean,
oh yes,
I'm happy with it.
Wonderful.
It shortens down to poison.
I couldn't have
is
beaten
what a
him
lot
more
of people
soundly myself.
kind of shorten it to.
I must say, I doubted you had it
It's
in
definitely
you,
better than
but you have proved
capital
me
X,
wrong.
lowercase x,
And for
underscore,
once,
Scottish
that is
gamer
no bad
boy,
thing.
underscore, X and capital X again. Yeah, no.
The power of the technique
thankfully, I didn't
comes
have to
from
do
your
that for my
heart.
username.
Hone that greatest of weapons.
Yeah, because it's
and
not used
none
by
will be able
anyone
to
else.
stand before
Like,
you.
it's a fairly unique name. If you search it on
Now,
Steam, I think
think
you'll
it's
only
time
find
we
my
pulled that
Steam
old
account.
degenerate off the flagstones, don't
And
you?
it means I can, in pretty much any game I play, just go for the same name
You
without any
beat me,
worries.
even with the last secret of
better than
Angry-La on my
Phase, Caden.
side. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
There's just so
You
many
weren't
bad usernames
too
out
much
there.
of an embarrassment, no.
I mean, I did add a
Perhaps
1
I
in for
finally
my
have a
name.
disciple worthy of the name.
I don't entirely know if there's one without the 1 in Poison. I just thought the name looks a little bit bland without something
So this
to it.
is where you have been hiding.
Wait, I know that voice.
You should probably shut up. It's a cutscene for a
More
boss
to
of
go.
some kind.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
Yeah, here comes the flying spaghetti monster. That's definitely not spaghetti, but
Curse you!
it kinda looked like it from
I
a
had
distance.
thought your
right?
powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. Ugh. You two will just have to learn the ultimate
I
ability
should ask, by
here
the way,
and now.
how much of this game
Or
do you know, if any?
Die trying.
Because I've played through the majority of this in
So the
the
last secret
non-definitive
of
edition.
Angry-La wasn't the last one.
Ah, thank you for the
And
follow.
Quadra
I
Slash
appreciate it.
wasn't either.
But yeah, I
Of
I
course
know
not,
most of
foolish
this.
man.
You know
is
nothing. Okay, I
another.
won't spoil anything.
A
Then.
supreme skill devised by Grandmaster
I won't spoil
Ai.
anything best I can.
One that Erdwin and Morkan performed together. Well, don't just stand there.
This is a rather
Combine your
confusing
powers.
part to join in at.
Revive the
I
technique
must
that was
admit.
lost to us so long ago. So that I
It's
can
honestly a
die
great game. I
happy.
very much recommend playing it
You
if you're into
dare to
JRPGs.
resist me?
I won't spoil any kind of story points from the start, but we're into
You must do
the
exactly
second
as I say.
half of the main story.
Exactly when I say it. We have only
We're currently
one chance.
going around the world
Robert,
trying
Do
to
not think.
reunite with all our
Act.
former party members
use
that
the
we've been
technique I taught
separated.
you.
This is currently us
Quickly!
reuniting with our grandfather, who is a party member and also an old Scottish pervert. So, very relatable.
Now, Luminary!
You might also
Unleash
notice
Quadra
that
Slash!
looked quite kinda Dragon Ball-esque. The art direction kinda guy, I don't know if he had a huge part in it, but all the character designs are by the same person who did the Dragon
Yes.
Ball and such.
The last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
It's a fancy looking attack. I think it's done the job. It's a bit overkill by the looks of it though. Yeah, fade to black. We're now out of the kind of
He is back with
limbo
us.
between worlds.
But he is greatly weakened. We
And
must get into the
presumably
temple
from
right
what we're
away.
seeing, he's directly touching my eyes. Yeah, that's odd. Exhausted after events in the void, Poison falls into deep sleep. In his dreams he sees the smiling face of Grandmaster Pang, lit by the light of the ultimate ability of Angela. Then morning comes. As it does. I'll also say, since you are new, Lee Boy, there are various channel point redemption things. Some of them are like sound alerts, some of them are community goals. You can get me a maid outfit.
You are finally awake.
Just so you're aware.
I feared you had suffered some lasting injury.
It's not as
Lord
if I'll
Robert awoke
often
a short
be
while
in an
ago.
outfit.
He's outside speaking with the High
there
Lama.
are
We should join them.
redemption things for it. If it's your kind of thing anyway. Should also be the sound alert extension if you want to do any kind of free sound alerts. Since you are new, they wouldn't cost any channel points. But yeah, time to make my way down and see how Rab's doing, because he was rather malnourished looking when we saw him last. Ah, he's put some weight back
there,
on.
Laddie. Better late than never, eh? What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
Look at Hendrik doing his best to be polite.
Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grandmaster Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Hendrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordegon's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
Thank you. Truly.
Oh,
What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to
He's a
find
good
guidance
guy.
here in
He
Angri-La,
is.
but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
It's a
Whatever could
Boeing
that
737, I believe we get.
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it.
Joking, of
But it
course.
sounds like just what we
But
need to get up to
imagine-
that castle and knock
imagine if it
Mordegon off
was.
his perch. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there will know something about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordegon gets. So, let's get going.
Well, off to Arborea. Which is a kind of tough way to get to. We need to go through Stiflheim. I think it's the only way we can go. Unless there's a new path that's opened up. Yeah. Drab now has a new ability, and we now have a
Honored
joint
luminary,
ability we can
We
use.
disciples
As
of
well as
Angri-La
Drab
will
having
do
new
all that we
panels
can
opening
to
up
aid
for
you in
more
your
skill.
preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows. We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will stand ready to help you hone your powers.
Yeah, well, we'll come back for that training sometime. If I remember anyway. It's asking a lot, to be fair. My memory isn't the best. But yeah, another achievement, and down we go. We also have a quest to hand in. Hello, my good sir. I don't particularly care what he has to say, but he has given me Mystic, which I believe is a card similar to the Vanguard ones and Trickster and that sort of kind of thing. So let's quickly check what it does. I can't say I actually remember off the top of my head. Mystic gives pep speed up. Not great. Sorcerer's Ring. That's an alright one. I don't think we're using any of those. I will, however, check to see if this anti-magic staff, yes. It's not better, it's as good as my current one. And outfits available. We found an outfit for a Rab. Honestly, didn't even know this was an outfit my first time playing. I completely missed it. Yeah, we will equip him with Grandmaster's Garb. And I don't think he's got anything better to equip, does he? No. However, we do have the King's Coat. I think equip that for myself. And is the Silver Mail better for Hendrik? It gives him more charm, so I guess you may as well. Do I have any more outfits yet for me? No. I'd like to get a fancier outfit for our protagonist. I can't say I know of any off the top of my head we're getting anytime soon. I think the soonest we'll get something. It's quite a ways down the line, yeah. I'm trying to remember where we find it. I can't. But I do know of at least one, like, set of armor we do get significantly later. It's gonna be a while until we actually get to look nice. But we still need to get armor for Hendrik anyway. Or at least cosmetic armor for Hendrik. Rab, however, look at him. He's no longer got his little backpack on. He's looking a bit armoured. I quite like the outfit. Only thing I don't like is the fact that it's literally just given to you as long as you open a chest at the top of the mountain. If you miss that chest, you have no reason to go back to the top of that mountain. So yeah, I dislike the fact that it's easily missable, but also easily obtained. I would have rather it was something you had to craft, or a quest reward perhaps. But I'll hardly complain. It does a perfectly good job as it is. Yeah, it's taking a moment to climb all the way down. I might have been able to use zoom to fast travel down. I'm trying to think where we go to get to Arborea, because we need to get some kind of boat, which means we need to meet up with Sylvando, who, I mean, I know where he is. We know where his story left off. They're separate places. One of which I'm fairly sure I can get to. The other, I'm not certain if we can. So I'll go to the one I know we can get to, which is we were told we can go through to the Champs Sauvage. So that's where we're going to go. Well, meet up with my favourite character there, because if memory serves correctly, that's where he's ended up. It's a bit of an odd place for him to have found himself after kind of ending in Hotto, which I believe is quite far away. Yeah, because Champs Sauvage and like Swan's Rust Ruins, they're both to like the north of the inland ocean, to the quite far north of it. I think Hotto is to the southern side of the ocean. We're currently on the northern side, however, so we're more than able to go through here. Yeah, it's weird. We needed like the world to come to ruin before we can go through this passage. Not normally a prerequisite to get somewhere, but here we are. And that pink flying, not really pterodactyl looking, but whatever he is, guy, up here, I believe you are a new enemy, my good man. Or my good bird dinosaur creature. Yeah, with Rab on our team, we're getting there. And oh god, it costs 24 to use a Quadra Slash. We're not going to be doing that. Instead, we're just going to murder things. Murder does a grand old job. We do need to give a tactic to Rab. I don't like controlling my party members directly. Simply because, I mean, I like the idea of being one person on a team, not being the whole team. I don't know, just personal preference more than anything, I think. Also, not sure if these are a new enemy. I really have no idea if the vicious ones are. They're definitely a tougher variant of an enemy we've fought before. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're new. We've not really had Rab on the team much, have we? And god, Hendrik. Parallax does a good amount of damage, doesn't it? I'm liking Axe and Shield on him. Axe, I believe, is a weapon unique to him. Great Shields are unique to myself and Hendrik, but with me dual wielding swords, yeah, I think we've got a good balance. We've got Rab, he's got a staff. He could be using claws. I'd rather he does magic damage, just because we've got plenty of physical damage. And I mean, while magic damage isn't resisted any differently, as far as I'm aware, I still like the idea of having mages on the team. We've got the two, with him and Veronica. And yes, here we are. We have a Hornet. Hello, Hornets. Or, they're Hornets, aren't they? Is it Honey Hornets, I think their name is? Honeyhead Hornets. Always enjoy good fun. Rab, that felt excessive, but sure. Sure.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Stay down.
I do love the word huzzah. Yeah, last time we came through here, I had made mention of wanting to go across this lake, but being unable due to not being able to get the mount. We're now able to get over, as you can quite visibly see. Yeah, I think there's slightly more than what is immediately there. We do still want to find the Mini Medal Academy, so I'm going to try and get there at some point. But we also want to investigate in here, because we now have not a huge amount of like additional area to go through, but some additional area. Chunk of Mithril is hopefully good. I don't think we have any recipes that call for it yet. Yeah, I'm going to see if we can get to the Mini Medal Academy. We also need to see if I can get some level ups. I don't want to do grinding, but I might need to. If we find somewhere that reliably has Yeah. Some of it reliably has metal creatures, like metal slimes. I think that's a good move. Also, we might have been able to come here earlier. I'm very confused at how I've missed this before. But here we are. I believe this place has its own little quest line. It doesn't really involve itself in the main story. Neath the branches of the birches, daffodils sway and swing. I don't know what kind of tune I'm supposed to go with, but I'll just read it. Here among the graceful gardens, budding young ladies sing. We'll stride across the wide, wide world and hunt for many meadows low and high. But our hearts live forever in l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille. I about pronounced that correct. I could have butchered it a lot worse.
Allez hop! Très bien. A splendid rendition, girls. Now, to your lesson. May you have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
All together now. Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
This is very over the top for a side area.
Merci,
It's
mesdemoiselles.
also mildly questionable that it's entirely female students and he's the headmaster. It's a bit weird.
What have we here? It is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact. Incroyable! I do not believe it! Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here! Destiny! La Providence!
My light's flickering.
I sense a
annoying.
great power
I
within
really
you.
hope it stops
A
doing that.
power of maximal significance. There is much to discuss, but not out here, huh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see. Up.
But yeah, that's our introduction to the headmaster and the Academy of Mini Medals. You'll notice there are monsters among the people attending, such as that slime down there. There was a kind of slug with lips, there was a zombie, there was a shell slime. It's an interesting one. Yeah, hello. What are you doing down here? Do you want to hear something that is going to blow your mind? This hut is actually the holiday home of the mini medal loving monarch. Comes to stay here whenever he wants to get in touch with how mini medal feels. Hidden away in the shadows. I'm gonna have to fix my light, aren't I? Rich people have such silly ideas all the same. I hope that's fixed it. It might not have. We'll need to see. Yeah, inside here, got 2 pots with a mini medal. Because yeah, of course you find mini medals in the Mini Medal Academy. Why wouldn't you? Makes me think I'm stealing other people's mini medals, but that's probably not the case, right? Why do we keep getting enchanted stones? They're not really all that useful, are they? But we've got tons of them at this point. We've also got whatever this is. Royal soil. And we've also got a lot of that. I'm not meaning to complain, like it's nice finding free items, but still. I was kind of hoping for something slightly better. Yeah, something fun to do here is if I get in the way, I could just completely separate all these people. Yeah. I've ruined their formation, which I think they do slowly return back to, which is understandable, but a bit of a shame. And yeah, we've also got quests. I am Madame Labouche. I have been watching you since you first set foot on Academy grounds. I have held my tongue until now, but I can hold it no more. Everywhere you troops around this honourable, calm and vagabond. As these girls will one day be the shining stars of our dream hot society. Don't know what that is. They should not be mixing with the riffraff. And you, mon petit filou, are the raffiest ruffian I have ever had the displeasure of to witness wandering these hallowed grounds. But there is hope for you yet. Wish to prove that you are indeed a gentle homme worthy of this academy. You must rest to impress me, that is. Come back when you're looking a little more... Yeah, just need to come back at some point. Cool. I don't particularly care. If I talk to her again though, I think I've got a decent amount of charm. No? I need more charm. Brilliant. Let's see. If I equip stuff differently, these give me charm. Helmet? I don't need to transfer it. Equipment. Bandana can be changed to a feathered cap, gives me charm. This gives me charm. I can change shield bearer. Shield bearer giving me charm? It is, plus 10. Okay. I guess change something else for charm. Get 5 from that. Vanguard giving me 5 is actually quite decent. Gold Bracer gives me 6. Aerofoil gives me 10. We're not beating 10, are we? Probably not. Sure. I think that is the most charm reasonably I can get right now. How much is that me up to? 190. Hope that's enough. No, it's not. That's a shame, but understandable. I'm gonna quickly try reforging some stuff. I'll just quickly check what recipes we just got. So I don't know if we want to do any of those. But we have, dread daggers. Chance to paralyze. It's a good one. I'm definitely thinking I will make one of those. A mask does not give charm, annoyingly. But it's also very difficult to make. I'm tempted to make it, but won't be able to really get much benefit anytime soon. Dragon's Bane. That's the next tier up of sword, damage-wise. I would like to potentially make a couple of them. Dragon Shield. It's a great shield. It's tempting. Got more things using Mithril as well. Very much tempted to make Dragon's Bane. And wait, I needed to do a bit of reforging, didn't I? Rework. There we go. I can definitely rework some of these to be better. Let's start with the King's Coat. Uses 14 pearls, but I think I can make it quite good, right? Let's flourish, multi-bash. Let's just see how well we can get this done. I've immediately ruined it slightly. Power of my next strike is doubled. We're fine, right? Double whammy down here. Double-edged bash up top. Next strike is halved. Fair enough. This was a lot harder to do than I thought it might be. I'm gonna have to double whammy and hope for the best. I think I can get that top one done. No, I didn't even manage. That's not gonna do anything. Damn. Okay, that was harder to do than I thought it would be. It's harder than I thought it would be. We've wasted 14 pearls. Okay, that's fine though. We've got other things we can rework. Presumably the earrings. No, they do cost quite a bit. Feathered cap, I can rework this. That's fine. It's gonna be a bit of a pain, but that'll be fine. How heavy is a single bash? Not too bad, it's just quadra bash then. Praise. Turn out really well. Not brilliantly. I think that's as good as we're getting, so I'm just going to finish it. It should be at least a +2. I'm hoping for a +3. Might be hoping a little much though. No, apparently we get it. Do love the fanfare. In fact, I hope I've pushed my damage high enough. Or not damage, my charm. So let's check. No, I'm still not charming enough. My charm is 193. Yeah, that's not very good. Do you have anything which boosts my charm higher? Devil's Tail does not, no. Golden Rosary, no. Okay. If I give this one last solid attempt, forge my new Dragon's Banes. A little expensive to buy materials, but that's fine. Yeah. I'm thinking Sizzly Puff, multi-bash. And then we just hope. I think one last multi-bash. Yeah, that's the best I can get away with. This could turn out very well. One more lightning bash, or praise it first. Turns out really well. We want it to turn out brilliantly. That's probably not helped. Well, really well, still good. I'm hoping I didn't just mess up to be a +1 instead, but it should be a +2. Yeah, +2, that's all good. Gets us some more pearls. Going to make a second one. Can hope to get a +3. I'm just wanting the pearls, however. So yeah, chuck it all in. Exact same process as before. Just hoping it turns out as well, but it's not guaranteed to. Because yeah, we did get quite a lucky hit before. Double-edged bash should be safe. Should still be safe after that material repair. Praise turns out really well. Lightning bash on top. I don't think that would have changed anything. But that should be 2 plus 2 swords. I definitely want the extra damage. Apart from that, there weren't any hats which should particularly help, were there? I would have thought the mask would give charm, but it doesn't. Which does confuse me a little. But yeah, I think we should be fine to rework. Hopefully, and get our... I mean, fingers crossed, we'll get our charm high enough. So I'd imagine 200 is what I need to surpass. Yeah, multi-bash, how does that do? That does fine enough, I don't need to do a Sizzly Puff. I'd rather have finer control later on. Yeah, this is fine. One lightning bash there. And finish. Should be a +3. I could be wrong. That should be a +3, I reckon. Yeah, we get a fanfare. Love little fanfare. You've got to love it. It's fun having the kind of audio stimulation, you know? Okay, let's hope I'm now charming enough. I'm not. Oh? No? Lovely. I'm now at 198. Damn, I'm close. I'm close. I got this improved slightly, I'd be fine. What's the difference between these? Difference of 1. There's not something in here which would give me better charm, is there? No. We need to improve that King's Coat. It's the only thing we have. I've got 9 pearls. I need 14. So let's see. Can I make a new axe? No, we've got a good axe. Wand? No, Rab's happy with his wand. Any armor? I mean, there's dragon mail. It's expensive, but it would do the job. How much does it cost? Oof, 8,000. Almost 9,000. I'll make one. I'll see how well it turns out. So I mean, I'll use it anyway, regardless of how it turns out. Yeah, when it's this big a work piece, Sizzly Puff, multi-bash. Yeah, that I think will be about as much as we can do. From here, flourish, double-edged on there. It's turned out quite well. Then regular bash, regular bash. Regular bash again. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it might be. Lightning bash, just to be safe. We're not getting any better than this. So finish, cross my fingers. I'm thinking maybe +2. It's not a +3. +2. And 6 pearls. Yes, gives me just enough. Gonna try it again. It's doable. Alright. I'll hear nothing to the contrary. I'll have to Sizzly Puff. Possibly the two of them. Power of next strike is doubled? This is gonna hit very hard. Yeah, that hits incredibly hard. Okay. Flourish. Double-edged bash down here. Double-edged up here now. Next strike is halved. If I do double-edged, that might be fine. Yep. This point, it's going to have to be double whammy. Okay, I just have to hit down here and kind of hope for the best. Get 2 more regular bashes. This is the best we're getting it. It's not an improvement. Damn. Damn it. If we hadn't landed the multi-bash so well and got one of them just instantly complete, I would have been fine. But ah well. For now, we'll keep our swords in our inventory. I don't tend to really sell stuff ever. I should maybe try doing that at some point. But yeah, equip this. Increased damage to dragons, I lose a bit of charm, but just increased damage overall. There we go. They also have to admit, they do look quite cool. Don't really match my outfit colour scheme wise, but they're cool looking swords. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. For now, got this woman. What's your deal? And yeah, you're not telling me anything sensible just yet. Assassin, leader of roughest. Okay, you're just tough people, I guess. New whip. Gives me 3 mini medals. I guess we can make this thing. Queen's Whip will need at least a +1 version. Fair enough. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Let's go in. As long as it's not a huge item, we should be fine. You know, we're fine with this. It's not even that expensive. This is all good. Flourish. I think with an item of this size, 1 Sizzly Puff, then a multi-bash. Next strike is doubled. I think double-edged up here, if that's the case. Yep. That worked out well. Flourish, double-edge on there. Lovely. Regular bash in there. I think regular bash here. Next strike is halved. Hit that one. Then lightning bash. Lightning bash. Lightning bash here. I mean, I'm gonna finish. It's at least a +1. We're giving it away. I don't care about the quality. I would have appraised it otherwise. I'm reckoning a +2 though. Yeah, +2. That's all good. Let's give her that. Go. Don't particularly care about what she's saying. I doubt it's important. I read the other one and it was a pain to read it. Yeah. There we are with that. Now to enter me to find the headmaster. And even more quests. Something about private investigation. Found a diary amongst textbooks. entirely know how we'd figure that out. Here I will bury my memories where Sayo of the Birch. Birch, evening light. Okay. So, just wait until evening. Wow, isn't that difficult? That'll... I don't want to be doing all these side quests. I don't particularly care. And do I not get to pick when I rest until? Damn it. Okay. I was going to rest until evening, but now I'm thinking it was already evening, wasn't it? Okay. Shadow of the tree. If I am remembering it correct. It's like over here? Somewhere? No? It doesn't particularly matter, I must say. It's just a quest. If I was able to pick to sleep until evening, I would have probably been more bothered. But yeah, no, there's nothing. Alright, back inside. There was another quest I had noticed inside. In kind of the main atrium, would you call it? Yeah, hello. Miss Zombie. There's also you. I'll quickly talk to you, get the password. Here we are. I really don't really care much about passwords. It feels bad saying it. Let's see. She wants perfume from her home. Let's see. Route to Crypt, just west of Hotto. Okay. I know where I'm going for that then. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Won't be doing it anytime too soon. Yeah, we'll quickly step into here. I think this is the headmaster's office. There's another quest I'll grab on the way out. But for now... Hello, Mr. Headmaster.
There you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé. And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers. As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini-medals they can find. As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire. But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem. The Academy is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here. But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles.
Cool. I've now got an album. But we got some from Puerto Valor. So we already have some progress. Do we get it immediately stamped? Yeah, we can immediately get it stamped. Let's just get us I mean, a uniform. I quite like that, because I believe that is a cosmetic equipable by both Serena and Veronica. The recipe book. Kit fits for a king. What do we learn? Ooh, Dundrizzle stuff. That'll be fun. That might even be... that might be an aesthetic piece. Falcon Blade, if we had 2 equipped, would get us a lot of attacks. On basic attacks, not other ones. Falcon Blade, it's not as good as I kind of remember it being. Here, let me quickly fun-sized forge. I want to see if I make the Dundrizzle dress coat. Yes. Changes the wearer's appearance. It's for Rab. I mean, I've got to, you know? I've got to. But yeah, purchase the materials. I've got the money. I'm not spending it on anything. And to stop accidentally hitting praise. Multi-bash should be fine on its own. This is looking good so far. It's been spread quite evenly. Next strike is doubled. Just basic bash down there. I think, yeah, now double-edged bash. If it gets halved, we go to the other side. I think we're fine. Yeah, double-edged bash. It's been halved. Go there. Regular bash. And finish. I don't think it's necessarily going to be worn for long, but I will give it to Rab. +2. Not a +3, sadly, but that's fine. This also will give me enough to rework, or attempt to rework, the King coat again that I currently have equipped on our protagonist. This one, Sizzly Puff first. Because apparently, working on, like, chest pieces is a pain. Which is annoying. As you'd imagine from me calling it a pain. I can likely get a double whammy off. Double the strength on my hits. Do double-edged. I think that might be fine in the bottom. I think, yeah, just regular bash now. I've got the stuff to spare. Yeah, I think the lightning bash and that will work. I think that's us. That might be a +3. We'll need to see. We'll need to see. Nah, it's a +2. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, let me quickly check. Grab, I think for a hat, you do want this. Yeah, there we go. Is that only equipable by Rab? Only equipable by Rab. As for your chest piece, yeah. Also, only equipable by Rab. And, I mean... you could dress him like that, or like that. I think I prefer the Angela one. As much as I like the idea of dressing him as a king, it looks too fancy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Grandmaster. Might change it down the line, but for now, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, another quest. Don't particularly care about you talking about nonsense. Deliver a diploma to a student who left. Only clue is the letter she sent after she ran away. Crystal Kingdom of Sniffleheim. Got it. Go to Sniffleheim, find a woman of some kind. Don't entirely know who she is or where exactly she is. I'll not interrupt the class. Anything upstairs? I seem to have a vague memory of there being something up here. We've also got a hammer hood. Or a brownie, I don't entirely know which. Ah, yes, here we go. We had a quest inside... Yeah, just the dormitory. Problems, secret anguish. You want to share a secret? Sure. Just have a quick read. She's afraid to read the answer to a secret question she wrote into the newspaper. Okay, fair enough. I'll go ask the Hammerhood then. We saw just a moment ago. It's apparently what we do. We'll also raid her closets. Because, I mean, what else are you going to do when you enter someone's bedroom? You know? I mean, she doesn't wear clothes, so... Yeah, I genuinely have no idea. Hello! Let's see. Get advice. Have to hunt down one and only copy, blew away towards Eerie Ire. Okay, fair enough. That's a quest I reckon we could do, but I'm not going to be doing immediately. So, let's be on our way. I think we've done everything we are immediately doing at the academy. Let's head on out. It's a long walk to make. If we need to go up Eerie Ire, I think we can do that and then finish off the stream. Then I'll stream more tomorrow and we'll start off with Sylvando. I think could make sense. So let me quickly just beat up this fella. This
Accept your fate.
I'm just gonna steal his mount. I've got my new swords. I like my new swords. I think we're gonna do a good job. Especially if I Falcon Slash, yeah. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, there we go. Steal amount. It makes the ride slightly quicker since I no longer need to go all the way around this river. We can just like fly on through it. Also pick up some platinum on our way. We've used up a decent amount. Head down here. This is something we weren't previously able to get. Chunk of mithril. We had used some mithril already, so that's quite good. And okay, can't even go through the river up there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just climb on up then. So I'm gonna go up Eerie Ire. We'll hopefully find the monster or whatever that's taken the newspaper, or the tree that's got the newspaper stuck in it. It's a bit of a pain having to do weird sidestepping along edges, but I can manage. It's definitely doable. So climb on up. Some rocks are a lot lower resolution texture than others. On that climb it could have definitely looked a bit neater, but oh well. Just quickly, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to grab this. Tortoise shell. Not something I think we'll anytime soon have use for. Where actually do I need to go? I can't remember where I need to head for this quest. But that shouldn't be hard to climb. Like these enemies are so weak for not even going to give XP. This isn't even vicious things. This is just standard enemies. Yeah, fair enough, they were too weak. None of these guys should really be here, I don't think. Yeah, do just grab a bit of everything as I pass by. I don't need to actually climb up there. It's down here, isn't it? We've got a cave. I'm hoping I don't need to go to the very top of this area again. But I have a sneaking suspicion we will. It's the only place immediately which kind of stand out. Yeah, just shoot them up. They're not tough. They'll have like 100 health. That's 10 of them. You did not need to do the 315 damage attack. I appreciate it, but you don't. Just grab anything shiny on my way. Because, I mean, we've got a shortcut actually. So there's not going to be a lot of looking around. But there's a chance it's not at the very top of all of this. Let's see. It's got red frogs and snakes. Don't think either of those are new. Let's just climb on up. I'm assuming it has to be up here. Oh, fella. You seem to be standing out. Hello, I'm Jemima. Do you know what Jibble Jarble Jew means? It's a magic spell, it makes you happy. My mummy taught it to me before she passed away. And that big tree fell out of the sky, and all my old friends suddenly went potty and chased me out of my home. It was really jarring. Can't go back home anymore. I'm all alone in the world. Everything's gone to pot. I mean, they don't seem to have the paper. They're the only one who kind of stands out. I guess I'll just attack random monsters. They aren't going to put up a huge fight, are they? Fighting just random monsters finding newspaper seems wrong. That can't be what I need to do, right? Apparently missed one somewhere in the library. Yeah, that doesn't really help me get any information reading that. We're told it blew off towards Iriar. I definitely read that when I skimmed through what it said. I've also got a chest here, which I just completely missed before. Huh. Cool, I guess. Get a recipe for claws. I think the first recipe for claws. I'm not certain though. Yeah, do the Overtoads have the book page? I don't know. I'm just gonna go around and fight everything for a bit. I would say we need XP anyway, but we don't need XP for this. It's all rather disappointing.
Not bad at all.
Get some toad oil, however, which is nice, I guess. Where would it be? I mean, there's these fellas. You're somewhat like new, right?
Let's go!
I've not fought these guys yet. At least not immediately. Yeah.
This is the end for you!
We manages to get some actual damage in, which is good.
Another day, another victory.
Gets me some dragon hide, but that's it. I'll be honest, the quest's not that important, is it? It feels anticlimactic to end the stream just here, but I can't be bothered. This quest's just being a pain. I'll have one last quick search up the top of here. Because that's not a difficult enemy. He's just gone. Okay. Any chance at all, it's on the top of all of this. It's a very slim chance, but I do remember there were some trees around this area, right? If I head through here, I could have got stuck amongst these trees, is my logic I want to apply. It's not in that little tucked away corner. It wouldn't be down there, would it? It might be. I'll have a check in a moment, but I think probably not. I'll grab sparkly stuff as I pass by. It's just platinum and gold. Gold, actually, we do not have much of, and I didn't see them there. Guess we're murdering some slings. It's fine. Unless they keep calling for backup, in which case it's less fine. Because yeah, I don't have any group attacks, do I? No, Grab does. Grab does. Gets the pearly gates from. Gets me medicinal herb, lovely. Got some accolades. Nope, nothing in there. I mean, I can Google it if I need to.
Victory will be ours!
I don't think I'm bothered enough, honestly. I doubt getting a second uniform is all that important. Since we've got one, we've already got access to the outfit for anyone it's available for. Yeah, I think that's a rather disappointing end to the stream, but I think that's what I'm going to call it. I will quickly magic, not zing, zoom to likely be around here. I'd want to go. And yeah, that'll be all for now. I love this game. I can't wait to do more of it tomorrow. But for the time being, that is all. I do hope everyone's enjoyed. I have, as usual, enjoyed myself. It's been lovely having some people come by to chat. Yeah, that is all for now, and I'll see you around. Bye for now.